going on YouTube? Jimmy House here. Welcome back to the House Strong YouTube channel. Today, we got an upper body session with the one, the only, Jacob Henry.
What up,
the man
what up,
is 18, son of the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, wrestles Division I for the University of Oklahoma, and just signed a contract with WWE NIL. Jacob Henry is here visiting on winter break. We hit a great upper body session today. What are your thoughts?
Man, it was a good session. It's always a pleasure with the boys. Jimmy House here. Nah, but actually, in all seriousness, man, you want to get some good work, you want somebody to train you and get you right, it's the man right here. You know, get you right. Physique, dieting, training, cardio, whatever you need, man. This guy, he's got it all.
I appreciate it. What you're gonna see is a lot of volume, a lot of exercises. We did a full upper day. So with that said, there's a lot of exercises in there that Jacob has been progressing with me since we've been training together. He trains a little bit differently right now with the University of Oklahoma, but coming back here, we usually focus on a little bit more bodybuilding style hypertrophy with some strength added in. And in just a week, actually, we went from 70s last week, getting readjusted, and then today you're gonna see him repping out the hundreds like nothing, full range of motion at just 18 years old in the middle of a college wrestling season. Yeah. So, any last thoughts?
Man, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and you're gonna watch a lot of fun today. We know we have a lot of fun while we lift. That's just what we do. And make sure, keep up with Jimmy, keep up with me on socials, and let's get it.
Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, and we hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks, guys. If you guys are interested in my one-on-one online coaching services, make sure to check out my coaching app where we can customize your workout, customize your nutrition for whatever specific goals that you need. We have a link down below in the show notes if you want to apply, when we can schedule a free consultation call with myself. Yeah, great stretch. Good job. All right.
Nice.
Thanks. The first 5, and if you feel like it feels pretty light today, then we can even just make the first working set like 80 or so.
All right.
But if it feels like a decent weight, let's shoot for at least 8. 2. Nice. 3. Nice. You want to try 80s next?
Yeah, we could go 80.
Yeah, that looked light to me.
8 again.
Yeah, I would say shoot for 5-8. Let's see where it ends up. Same range of motion. Here you go, brother. 1, easy money. 2, bit. 6. 1 more. Dude, great job.
That felt good, bro.
Yeah, you want to go 90s?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Good shit. Dude, these dumbbells feel good to everybody here.
It's like smooth.
Well, yeah, because that one gym I went to in Dallas, it's not that I hate them, but the dumbbells are like so nice and built differently that the 135s are really, really hard. Like in comparison to these, like I only got 4.
Oh shit, for real?
Last week, so I'm curious to what I'll get today with it here.
All right, bet.
We'll see how many I get here.
All right, just max out.
Yeah, we'll shoot for basically as close to as many reps as I can.
Bet. Let's go. Get this shit.
Alrighty. Jake told me to. 1.
Get it. There you go. Live in it. There you go. Money. Let's go. Let's go. You got another. Give me one more. Give me one more. You got it.
I'll go.
You got it.
Be ready to grab my triceps.
I got you. Let's go. Come on. Get it up. Get it up. There you go. Good shit.
Nice. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Good job.
It's good.
An extra 2 here with the different dumbbells.
Felt good?
No.
Not at all.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. 5. That's it. 6. Yes, sir. Last 2. Nice. Last 1. Hell yeah. Yeah. Let's take a little longer rest now for your last set, and we'll go hundreds.
Bet. Yes, sir. stretch, nice. Let's go, let's go.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Let's go, Jacob. All day long. 1, 2, well done. 3, that's it. He's a technician. 4, 5, let's go. Beautiful. Very nice.
I got more.
Let's do it. 8. Let's go, stud. 9. Good. Impressive because of the age, impressive because of the volume beforehand, and then impressive because maintain range of motion throughout the entire set. Very good job.
Sure.
Especially with and your body picked up the training style again quickly, because last week we're doing our working sets at like 70.
Yeah, I was gassed.
Yeah, now hundreds are flying. So on your third set, which is very indicative of progress. So
it just takes the getting back into the rotation.
Yeah, you killed it, man. Good
Filing
shit.
it out.
Hundreds for 10, basically. I just guided your wrist back in at the end. Good shit. All right, moving on.
Special guest appearance, Mark Henry shows up.
Yeah, let it bring. Want to try that out, see how it feels weight-wise for you? Because I'll probably go up.
Just like this? Whoa, this is different.
Yeah, maybe for you, lean back a little bit so you can get a full stretch. There you go. Oh yeah, good.
Yeah, that felt good.
Good. Did you feel in your last one? Do you want to try to stay at that weight, or?
No, I can do this. I think I can.
I always try to keep it at least 8 reps. And if I need to help you, Nice. 1, 2, 5. Nice. 6, 7. Last 2. Let's go. 1 more. Good job.
Yeah, it's hard. It's different because it's like trying to break it.
coming in at the top, pointing it out. I do like how the machine is built, for sure.
It's so humbling, but so like the work's hard, and then like you can feel super strong, but then like you'll get on a certain machine and it'll humble you real quick. So it's like,
yeah, right.
Okay, wait, there's still more to do it.
A bit bigger reach. 4, 6. 1 more. Let's come up slow. Big chest, nice and slow. Good, Jake. Nice job. All right.
Damn.
So what I kind of do is I'll lean back also like towards this side, so it gives a real deep stretch in that lat. Let that stretch hold for a couple seconds, because that's really the main advantage of doing single arm over double. Usually you can leverage a little deeper stretch because you can move your body off to the side. Be real patient about doing that.
With a little lean,
Yeah, here like this. Just kind of leverage off to the side here, because when I do this, it's a decent stretch. When I do this, it's a huge stretch.
You said lean?
Yeah,
like
lean
this?
up. You feel that right here?
Yeah.
So just, yeah, there you go. Stay in that. Use your other arm to brace. Nice. Good.
Oh, this feels so much better.
There you go. Good. Good.
1 more.
Let's do 2 more. Nice. Up slow on this last one. Up slow, then hang out on the stretch for a couple seconds. Well done. Beautiful. 3. Good work. Big chest, big chest. 5. Nice. 2. 7.
1 more.
Big chest. Up slow on this one. Up slow. Big chest, big chest. There you go. Great patience. All right, moving on. Good work.
Let's do this. You can hear my father a mile away in the gym.
You working out?
No. I can just hear him talking. Me and him yap a lot.
That's funny. His voice is very distinct, for sure.
Very distinct.
Do you think your voice will ever get that deep?
I hope to God not. Because like, dude, I still do music and stuff. So like,
That's true. That's true.
if my voice drops like that, I'm cooked.
You're going to country.
You going straight? Well, I sing country now, but like,
Really cool.
I ain't gonna be able to sing. I'm gonna have to sing damn I'm weights, George straight.
Yep. I would let your fingers hang over the edge here so it's easy on your wrist, and then just go wide grip here on the deficit. Deep stretch, couple second pause at the bottom. Don't hang out at the top for too long. Just worry about getting back into the center quickly, and then get as deep of a stretch as you can here with this one. High rep on this first set. Let's see what you get.
Just till failure?
Let's go like one shy of failure so you don't eat it.
That would suck. Boom.
Yeah. Nice. 2, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 20, 1, 2, 3, go 2, 4, 5. Okay, good. On your next set, even if it's just like 8 to 12, how many we put out now, like breaking past your hands, like in that deep stretch position on the push-ups?
So you want a stretch?
Yeah. So like, see what I'm gonna do here.
Deeper stretch.
Yeah, deeper stretch. I'll go a little bit wider for myself. Chin up the entire time and try to focus on leading with your chest. Nice, Jake, good. 1, 2, chin up a little bit, lead with the chest, yep. 3, now pick your butt up a tad. Yes. 4, yes sir. 5, let's go a tad deeper. 1 or 2. Nice, stud. Chin up, lead with the chest. Chin. Good job.
Yeah, Jesus.
Nice job. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
And your body weight, 280, 285,
Yeah,
you
I'm
said?
like 285,
Pretty damn good. I like the cue of leading with the chin. Generally just helps you open up the chest a little bit more, get a deeper stretch from it, with these in particular.
When you want me to pick it up, I got you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, off. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Machines here look pretty solid, but a lot of them, like we can't move the seat up enough to get a deep stretch like what we want. So I'd rather just do something like push-ups where it's a guaranteed stretch with the deficit, and then we can do a fly machine to end it at the end, but might as well get volume that matters. My chest, honestly, my experience, my chest grows since I started doing deficit push-ups along with other things in the full range of motion, but I noticed like actual size gain since implementing something like this and the concepts we do for like incline dumbbell press and whatnot. It all plays a big role, and like chest from a visual standpoint is like one of the main things I feel like people look for somebody that's muscular, like a big chest, you know, because it's so hard to get. Most people don't have a naturally big chest. Myself, it's like natural shoulder and tricep dominance, chest not as much. But when I started doing all the deep range of motion stuff, that's when I started to see it catch up.
Me, it's just like, all right, if I'm extending myself, stretching, I'm feeling these muscles be juiced up, feel strong. Once I feel that like little ounce of deterioration, I'm just like, damn, clock out.
For sure. No worries, we're almost done. We'll get one more set of back in, and then we'll do the front arm stuff after.
Here we go.
6 perfect over 12 shitty. Here we go. Let's do it, stud. Great. 1, a little deeper. That's it. 2, butt up. 3, a little deeper. Last 3. Nice, Jake. Last 2. Here we go. Beautiful. Last 1. Let's do it. Really good job. Okay, let's do it. Nice job. That's what we're here for. Good job, brother. All right.
That felt better.
Yeah, that was way better.
Also, the technique like made me like feel stronger.
Like pushing through the chest.
I felt like I could push through it.
Yeah, kind of like, I mean, quite literally, push-up is like is the same as a dumbbell bench press, except you're facing the opposite way. So if we're dumbbell bench pressing like here with the chin down, still able to push, but we don't have nearly as much a stretch or activation from the chest. When we lift the chin up, just like a dumbbell press, all of this opens up, so we get in a deeper stretch at the bottom, and the chest is in position to help us push through the press more.
You go off? Yep. I got you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Yeah.
Right here. Right here, man. Damn, it's like an extra, what the hell?
Once you can keep your feet up. That's just to kind of lift it off for you. There you go. And then you can take your feet off. Yeah, there you go. Light touch at the bottom. Good. Those arms are so long. Good. Whew. Yep. Let's do a plate and a 25 for this set for you, Jake. Shoot for 8 or more. There you go. Good, Jake. 2, 3, nice. 7, let's go 10 or more. 8, 9, 10. Well done.
I gotta start breathing. Damn.
Curls here, and then lateral raises for shoulders there, and then we'll finish off with the tricep movement. Probably say the 210s for you would be good. Ultra focus on how slow you're going down, so that injury probability is much lower. But I want you to focus on like what the machine will allow you to do with a stretch here. So keep your wrist curled, but let it actually stretch you here at the bottom. And really, I only need you to go up to about right here. Everything past this point is really not that important. About here to here. Get in the stretch, squeeze out of the stretch. Once you're about here, get back in. So then that way you're staying in the part of the lift that the tension's the greatest, but you're always getting back into the stretch more often than you're not. It's really the main focus for that. And the machine just kind of helps you control it a little bit more. And then for the shoulder raises, let your elbows hang behind your body. Keep your chest big and rotate your shoulders outward like so. And then you're going directly out to the side. Here, all the way up overhead and down. I want you to carry this through until you start feeling fatigued. And then we'll go halfway up and then down. So it'll be a big burnout set. Do 3 rounds between these 2 exercises. You want to start on the biceps, go ahead. Like I said, I probably go down to 210s to feel it out. Nice and slow. Down the stretch for a couple seconds before you curl up. Yep. Can't get all the way up, bring it to halfway, and then still control the eccentric. Keep the chest big, rotate the shoulders out, and make sure you feel a stretch on the side of your deltoid before each rep. A little bit slower on the way down. Let's try to get down in about 2 to 3 seconds. Much better. Good. Scoot your butt forward a little bit and let your elbows trail behind your body. Very nice. Love it. Bro's a technician. Woo. One thing you'll notice me do here is I actually have my legs facing away from my working arm. Everything's opened up in the opposite direction. And this just takes things like my chest, my back, even my shoulder to some degree away from what the muscle we're trying to target is, which is obviously the bicep in this case. So there's less tension in my chest. My lats are working way less hard to stabilize. So it's much more specified volume being targeted towards the bicep. Main advantages to this movement: elbows trail behind the body, side delt is put in a position to where there's a deeper level of tension in a stretch position, and because we're bringing it all the way up, now we double the range of motion of the eccentric, which we know is just as important, if not more, when it comes to building muscle, as opposed to a traditional lateral raise where at the bottom there's not a lot of stretch, and because we're only bringing it up halfway, the eccentric isn't that long itself. Wow. Wow. Sheesh.
Oh, man.
Beautiful, Jake. Yep, wrist curled. There you go. Yes, sir. Commands you to grow. Beautiful. CT Fletcher is definitely much bigger when I was like literally your age, but I'm sure your dad knows who he is. He was just like literally like the original like goat of like YouTube weightlifting, but like old school like hardcore intense style weight training. So not like the people of today's world, you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, I was wondering if you knew who he was. I'm sure your dad knows who he is. But the preacher curl was like his thing. He always says, "I command you to grow." Have you ever seen those videos?
Oh shit, I think I have.
I'll have to send you a video.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I think you would like him a lot. He's a really good guy. I'd love for you guys to actually meet some point. But he's the reason why he connected me with Goldberg, because they're really good friends.
Yeah, you were telling me about. I was watching your pod and you were talking about when you met him.
Right. Yeah.
I think you mentioned CT.
Yeah, CT was the one that helped. And he knows like Stone Cold and The Rock and people like that. Like he's friends with a lot of wrestlers. But I was wondering if you heard of him just because of your.
I probably know his face. I'm not good with names.
I'll send it to you. You'll love him.
And this is like good because like I messed up my shoulder a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
like,
this
really
is great
bad.
for shoulder mobility, building durability, especially once you get past that halfway point. I mean, there's tons of times in wrestling and jiu-jitsu where once that arm kind of clears your shoulder level, it gets towards your head, that becomes a pretty dangerous position for a lot of people. So once I started doing the full range of motion lateral raises, that's when I noticed my shoulder durability and mobility improved a lot, like to where doing this isn't like tight or painful anymore.
Because I was like, I couldn't even like do this. Like, if I was to like throw a ball, so regaining that mobility and strength back.
Right, and that's why I love that one, because you're doing two things that are breaking down muscle and building it, which is getting into a deep stretch and focusing on eccentric because we're making it longer. Then because you're working on strength from here to here, now you're not leaving any imbalances that you would create if you only worked within a finite range of motion here to here, you know? And I like to do both, but I don't like to neglect here to here, because in sports like what we do, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, professional wrestling, this is gonna happen whether you want it or not. It would be ignorant to not prepare yourself for that position through the movements you do in the gym.
Shit.
You go all the way down and then you come up like maybe 2.5 inches and then go right back down. It'll feel really easy at first, but then it'll start to hit you and then really push it once you start feeling that ridiculous burn. Yeah, there you go. The shoulder pulled back and keep your chest pulled away from your fist. Almost pull your chest back a little bit. Right, there you go. Nice. And at the bottom, keep your shoulder rotated outward. Right, there you go. Good.
Who's gonna carry the boats? Who's gonna carry the boats? Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. David Goggins, bro, he scares me, dog. I love getting treated like a bitch every day because I watch his videos every once in a while. I'm just like, damn, I really suck. But at the same time, though, I'm like, I feel like that's God, too. Yeah. Not many people, like, there's been some legit badass athletes that have been so great. And the regular human being can, like, just crazy how they can supersede something.
That's the path you're on right now.
I gotta start adding more curls to my regimen.
Yeah, complete that physique.
Curls get the girls, baby.
Yep, I think.
I think. Yeah. Unless you're Matt, I'm sorry. Gotta cut that. I'm gonna get canceled. Nah, damn. That's like, dude, I've been waiting for this moment. Boom, click.
Our YouTube channel finally grows. They're gonna be like, "Oh, don't be mean to Matt. He's so kind."
Yeah. He'd be the biggest heel in the business.
Yeah.
There's more. I know. Like that.
I got 2 hours and 15 minutes of workout, and we're using every fucking second of it, brother.
Yeah.
Focus on keeping your elbows pinched in. Right. Good. Elbows kind of come behind your head a little bit, right? Good. Find that stretch, and then instead of pushing out in the front, more so just focus on pushing straight up. Elbows in tight at the bottom. Yes, much better. There you go. Keep the elbows in tight. Good, like you're trying to scrape your ears with your elbows. Good.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, it's different for sure.
I like it though. It's just like I have to stay very disciplined and like pinching.
Yeah, the groove is a little bit weird, but you'll get used to it.
Yeah.
Because
now that you're
jiu-jitsu
focusing more on pro wrestling.
Right, yeah, jiu-jitsu was the way I hurt my knee. So if I'm taking pro wrestling seriously, I really rather not put myself in a position to go through this whole process again, you know. I want to see what pro wrestling has in store for me. So jiu-jitsu, I'm content with what I did with it, you know. Like I still train it, but just not like training it much as I did, putting myself in positions to potentially get injured, that type of thing, since wrestling is what just technically started. And I'm not necessarily old, but I'm also not necessarily young either. So I gotta start getting my experience there.
It's like you've got these windows.
Right, exactly.
Like for me, I already even know like with my career, it's like, all right, I've got X amount of time for, if I start getting hurt, it's really gonna like sideline me. So you just gotta be aware.
Yeah, 100%.
Cautious.
The more you can be smart, the less time you'll spend like me.
Nah.
There you go. Elbows in tight, even if you have to slow it down. Much better, Jake. There you go. Good. Wrist curled at the bottom. Yes, there it is. Good. All right, he's all done.
What a day. Let's have a day.
Very good session for sure. Good job, brother.
Appreciate you.
What if I told you by watching this podcast, you could get one pass to unlock several gym memberships? Say what? That's right. With Rep Gym Pass and code HouseStrong, you can save money on a gym pass that allows you to go to all the participating gyms on this singular app. And if you're a gym owner and want your gym to be a part of it, comment down below and I'll reach out and we can get you set up on Rep Gym Pass. Are you guys looking for a barefoot shoe that doesn't look like you're stealing from your grandmother's closet? Well, I have the solution for you. Use my code HouseStrong at vivobarefoot.com if you want the best looking, best feeling, most versatile barefoot shoe on the market.